All right, so just as I'm about to do a house porn video, I went away for what do you call it? For open houses, and I'm gonna do just one of them. And look what happens here. When they're not leaf blowing, this is the wife out here. They're using the power blaster to water the fucking dirt. Okay? It's just unbearable living here. You know, when I went away an hour ago, okay, they're blasting God knows what, their garage door with the power blasting thing. And now we got more of it. You know, now we got to water the dirt. Now, it's a dirt patch there. You know, it's a dirt patch there because I think the sun doesn't come through. Oh, butterflies. I also think it's that way because the guy also just power blasts the leaf blowers there, you know? So it's just, these people just love making noise, okay? These people love making noise, okay? It's absolutely unbearable, you know? You go away for an hour, you're like, oh, I was going to go to the open house stuff. All right, fine, let's go. This high-pitched screeching is unbearable. And you come back, you try to do a little video in the office here. Look at that. Nice and pretty. Oh, lots of glass and oh, the leaves. It's unbearable. Anyways, let's do the video now. Hopefully, this bitch isn't, you know, doing her power blasting here anymore. Good Lord. All right, so by coincidence, 2 minutes later, I just also got the self-congratulatory back-patting magazine they love to send out about how the Township tops the charts. Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful. #1 place to live. Oh, look at that. It's so wonderful. Let's see the self-congratulatory bullshit they're doing today. Now, okay, fireworks prohibited in the Woodlands neighborhoods. Right. Now, let's actually go to 1. Sorry, we were at the half zoom. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we can do this. The Woodlands Township Fire Department reminds all residents that the Woodlands covenants strictly prohibit the sale or use of fireworks or sparklers of any kind. Now, this is going to be a fun video we'll do for July 4th because, okay, they're strictly prohibited. They have it all the time. Now, I'm much more peeved about the leaf blower noise, the bitch using the power blaster to water the dirt, you know, but they don't actually prohibit anything because nobody gets in trouble for it. People keep doing it, you know, and it's like, it is the Woodlands here. Like, oh, it is the Woodlands here, right? There's a lot of trees and, you know, it's been relatively wet here. It hasn't been particularly dry. But, you know, it's just not a good thing. So they say it's prohibited. They have signs that it's prohibited. All near the big parks, they put out signs so all the motorists can see. Fireworks prohibited. And yet, it's happening every year. On all the loud holidays, Memorial Day, I guess this Memorial Day you didn't have too many of it, but you had it July 4th. You have it. What's other loud holidays? New Year's, right? You always have this stuff. You know, I don't think I have the video anymore, but it felt like a siege. It felt like I'm in Ukraine or something. July or you know, what do you call it? And it's like I don't even care about it that much, but it just shows how toothless it is. You know, they put out all these signs. Oh, it's very naughty. And then the sheriff's department, I think you've read that now. The sheriff's department then puts out, don't call us, because the township here relies on the county for enforcement of things. But guess what? Covenants are not enforced by the police. This place is not incorporated, as we discussed before. So you can do fuck all about these violations. Even the stuff that's on the books that isn't the covenants. You don't, how do you enforce this? I mean, if you call it in and say, you know, there's people putting out streets, they're putting out signs for their services that are plastered on every fucking thing. You know, they might pick those up, but that's because it's there. A sign is there that's not supposed to be, you're not supposed to be put littering signs everywhere, right? They might pick that up, but what do you do about fireworks that last half an hour? Like, they're not going to be out here at midnight on New Year's, right? enforcing these. So it's all bullshit. You know, they just don't enforce these things. And then the sheriff's department has to say, look, we don't enforce these, so stop calling us about it. So it just shows how toothless everything is here. But let's see here. Okay, so let's see. On the cover, employees... on the cover, employees of the Woodlands Township recently gathered along the Woodlands waterway to celebrate the #1 ranking. Is there a story about this? Let's see here. Stay connected in case you miss it. Pool hours, solar collectors, Township tops charts. So page 12. I can hear some throbbing outside. I don't know if it's a leaf blower or a power blaster bitch out here, but let's go to page 12 and calmly read the article. So this is what we saw on the cover. Isn't that amazing? A massive bloated bureaucracy, not a single person doing anything about leaf blowers, all totally useless. All right, so... Oh, it's a vertical thing. It's a magazine thing. That's right, like that. Okay, we have to turn it. That's fine. The Woodlands Township was named Best City to Live in America for 2 years running by Niche. Apparently, Niche.com is run by people who are deaf. The Woodlands Township Aquatics Division has been named Agency of the Year. Okay, well, I don't really care. Your pools are open 3 months of the year, so... Oh, well, wasn't there a pool hours article? Hold on. We have to know this. There was a pool. Solar collectors, pool hours, pool schedule. So this is their #1 pools, is all pools open Independence Day, July 4th, 10 to 6. Postseason pools open noon to 6 to September 5th. Okay. Regular season, Monday to Saturday, 10 to 8. Sunday 1 to 6. Okay, so here's a thought. Why aren't these open later? I mean, the gym I go to thankfully has it open generally till 8 on Sundays, 10 every other day. I think Friday, well, no, 9 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, something like that. So it's like, what is the excuse for closing these right as the sun goes down? Why can't it be open a little longer, right? And again, it's open from May to August, and then maybe a little more till September. Oh, never mind. That's probably just 1 day, right? Oh, no. Postseason, 1 to 6, and then that's it. So again, it's open from basically May to maybe September. All right, that's the #1 nature of pools, is we're opening them for, I don't know, 3 months of the year and pretending this is fucking Chicago or something. It's ridiculous, you know? But that's #1. It's #1. Pools that are open for 1 quarter of the year, that's also #1 or something. Highest bond rating. Yeah, okay, that's boring. Distinguished budget presentation. Oh, wow, you made a PowerPoint. Congratulations. Neighborhood Watch earned first place in category #2. Okay, there must be no crime here. Oh, this one is outrageous. The National Wildlife Federation named the Woodlands Township as a monarch champion for its commitment to the environment and specifically to the endangered monarch butterfly. Yeah, because, you know, leaf blowers 24/7 is really helping the monarch butterfly habitat. If you look it up, a lot of the insects are bothered by leaf blowers. You know, because you're blasting hurricane force winds at them. They don't have any place to put their things, eggs. I'm not a biologist, okay? But that's an issue, all right? So all of this monoculture with the lawns, that's not helping butterflies, everybody. Although we did see one just right now. But there'd be more of them, I suppose. So it's like, what is so pro-environment here? You have the same shitty leaf blowers as everywhere. The National Wildlife Federation, is this some scam thing where you just buy up awards and they get money? Because it doesn't seem like there's anything so environmentally different here. Texas Recreation and Park Society, traps. We love traps. We love traps. This is a trap-loving channel, okay? Trap innovation, that's what we need. Recreational facility design for Texas Tree Ventures. Okay, so there's this kind of hanging course out there. Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I bet they're hearing leaf blowers there too all the time, but that's fine. The Woodlands Community Relations earned a 2020 .com Gold Award for the Township Together brand awareness campaign. Yeah, you have this number one, thing everywhere, and I guess that's brand awareness, The Woodlands Township Lifeguards conclude another successful lifeguard competition season with a first place overall. I don't care. I don't care about your pools that close at 8. What is this? School nights? It's the summer. The Woodlands Township Environmental Services achieved a number one walk to school program participation in Texas. No one walks to school anymore. We used to walk to school. We had an apartment thing, and then the school is maybe, I could look it up, but I'm going to waste my time on this, but we used to walk to school, and then over the years, it didn't even happen. Even in the suburbs, it's kind of a little far away. No one does it anymore, So who's doing this? You see 1 or 2 kids or something, that's it. That's all bullshit. Best new website in the state of oh wow, a website. Wow, that's amazing. Their app doesn't work for submitting complaints. You have to use a website that is no longer even listed on the actual website, by the way. I have an old link that I found. That's the only way I can submit service complaints about the signs being or the flashing lights of the sign I see here at the neighborhood. It's just obnoxious. Come on. The Woodlands Fire Department was at its forefront battling the pandemic. Oh yeah, there are just people all over falling down in the streets here. It was just so much work to do battling the pandemic. The fire department had to come out and just rescue people, because they were falling over in the streets. And, the sniffles was really a massive impact here. And we certainly appreciate the heroism of the fire department in battling the COVIDs. This is really... the fact that they have to mention this nonsense, it's just like, come on. We have to talk, last thing is more about traps, so we certainly want to mention them. All right, so mentioning traps again, Rivero Boathouse was awarded Innovative Program of the Year. So basically, there's a boat rental thing there, amazing. In 2021, from the Texas Recreation and Park Society Traps East Region. All right. Amazing. So that's it. It's the number one, and all this environmentalism, and yet you're still blasting, dust in the air 24/7. And the township itself uses leaf blowers to annoy everybody too. So that's also fun, and that's basic. And that's basically it. So, well, you know what? We'll put this up as the video maybe tomorrow, and then the house porn we'll put it up after it because it's already 11 minutes. Okay. So I'm already tizzied out from this, and we'll just have this as one thing. And then tomorrow after this, or whenever this goes up, the one after this will be the house porn that I was going to do today before Power Blaster bitch decided to, be annoying and get me all riled up. And then this nonsense, about, we're number one. Oh, okay, like there's restrictions on dust making, screeching machines, and do we encourage people to, maybe use a bucket and a rag to clean their garage doors, or just the noisiest thing you could imagine. Just, okay. Anyways, so tomorrow we'll do what I looked at today in real life at the open house.